We are live. I'll explain my background here in a little bit. I always like to wait for people to get here. So, because I'm considerate. um, my hair is starting to get kind of long and a little annoying, but I don't know if I'm gonna do anything about that. So there's that, and I got my hoodie on underneath my apron because it's been cold here in Vegas. So that's a thing that's lately been more of a thing. It got really cold last night. Um yeah, I'm not going to talk about the weather. Cuz that's just obnoxious small talk. It's always so weird starting when there's no one here. I always like to wait when other people show. It also prevents me from repeating myself too much because I've been told I talk in circles. Didn't know that was a thing until I got on YouTube. Hey, Manny! I'm just talking to myself, waiting for you guys to come and show up and say hi and everything. Because, yeah, it's just awkward when you first get on, and there's nobody there. I don't know. It's awkward for me. I don't know if it's awkward for you, Manny, because every time I hit the live and I'm just like, hello to no one. People in the future, but oh, thank you. You're so nice. And I am somehow getting a call from a number. Oh, I do know that number that's calling. That is my doctor's office. And they were supposed to call me 2 days ago, actually. So I'm a little upset that they're just now calling me. But they can leave a voicemail. Because, yeah. Anyway. Yeah, they were supposed to call me 2 days ago. But yeah. Oh, you're a talker. See, I can be a talker. I'm more so a talker when there's actually people. Cuz I don't know. Lately I've just been very self-conscious about what I talk about, but I feel like I'm the only one that's interested in the stuff that I talk about. Oh, they did leave a voicemail. Yay. So I'll call them back. Yeah, I have you guys propped up right now on a stack of those sugar cookies with the thick ass frosting on it. Those little tray things. There's 2 of them because that's as good as I can get right now. This is my brother's house, by the way. I'm house sitting for their house and their poochies. Hey, Pearl! So glad you were able to make it. Yeah, I'm puppy sitting 3 dogs right now. 2 of them are full grown, and one of them is a puppy. One of them is, you can kind of see a little bit of the cage right here, the little kennel. Not little, it's a big kennel. She's a very big dog. Her name is Kona. She's a sweetheart, but she's also, how to put this politely, she's nosy and loves to invade personal space. And when it comes to with the puppy as well, she doesn't leave the puppy alone at all whatsoever. The other one is Penny. She also does not, well, I mean, she leaves the puppy alone better than this one. But that one also loves to invade space. And I used to puppy sit that one when she was a baby. So that one thinks she can get all up in my personal space. So anytime I sit anywhere on a level that she can get to me, she will. She'll get all up in my face, just and just trying to lick my face off. And I'm just dude, boundaries, bubble, respect the bubble, It's just they're such big dogs because they're both pit bulls and they're wonderful pups, but they also don't listen very well because they're both still babies. Penny was their first, Kona was their second, and now they have Roxy. Roxy, I believe, is sleeping right now, so I don't want to disturb her. Because I'm going to keep her up later tonight, so that way she'll actually sleep for me during the whole night. Because apparently she has a bad habit of waking up in the middle of the night. So that's fun. Um, by the way, this video is not sponsored whatsoever by anybody, so just throwing that out there. But I'm going to be using the Liquitex Professional Heavy Body Acrylic Paints today for this painting. I have a plain white canvas that I've already prepped and I have ready to go. I just prepped it using this because it's really thick paint. I did mix a little bit of my cheaper white paints with it just so that way I didn't have to use so much of this, but brought to you by Kellogg's Corn Flakes. Yeah. Oh God, yeah, you guys can see the stack of cereal over there. My brother apparently has a huge addiction to all kinds of sugar. Um they got a lot of junk food in this house. They know it, so they don't mind me putting that out there. But yeah, they told me too. They were like, eat whatever you want. Like nothing's off limits. And there's a whole bunch of beer in the fridge in the garage. And so yeah, definitely gonna have a fun time. um I actually oh, by the way, I'm gonna be doing a bit of a pastel painting today. I know, me and pastels, but hey, I got this idea from the other painting that I did, but I want to do it a little bit less, I guess less of like a scenery and more of just like a painting, I guess. Because I love doing sceneries, but I don't know. I'm trying to teach myself to let go of control, which I'm German and Irish. It's not a very easy thing for me to do. Letting go of control is just not something I'm used to. I'm getting there though. I am definitely getting there. I got these little dollops of white all over so I can mix some colors, make some really nice pastels. I haven't done a voice on here in a while. I like doing voices. I'm gonna add a little bit more white because I don't think I added enough. I do have an investigation coming up. A dear friend of mine, who was also a co-investigator from years ago, she messaged me saying like a bunch of just insane stuff has been happening to her in her life and everything. So I'm not going to say her name or what's really been going on with her because it is very very private as to what's been going on with her, and I'm sure she doesn't want that getting out there. Yeah, no, I'm super excited for it. Like seriously, I feel bad because she's going through so much, but at the same time, I can't help but be thrilled that I'm doing this investigation and that she asked me. Um, but she knows I'm very qualified, and she knows that I will make sure that she gets the help that she needs. Because like I said, it's a very serious thing of what she's going through and what's happening to her and the loved ones in her life. And it's just, oh, what she told me was just heartbreaking. Because she's such a wonderful person. Jesus Christ. She's the sweetest, most just loving person, and just completely just a genuine person. From the moment I met her, she was just so genuine, so kind, so wonderful. And it really does break my heart that she's going through so much. I feel terrible for her. Um, I actually found very recently the red in this the Liquitex paints is very rich in pigment. Holy cow! Little bit goes a long way with this red. So if you guys get these paints, just keep that in mind. That the red one very heavily pigmented. The blue and green are definitely more translucent colors. Translucent just means that it's not rich in pigment. It's just if you were to paint it on a black canvas per se, it definitely won't necessarily show. So keep that in mind. You definitely have to mix in some white if you want it to show. Um, it won't necessarily change the color. It'll just lighten it up. And if you want to darken it, you can add some black, or just add just the smallest bit of white so that way it's not so translucent. Um, so I'm going to start mixing my colors. I have my green, blue, red, and yellow, which is the actual colors that came in my set here. So just smallest bit of green. I'm gonna mix in with this white here. But yeah, it's such a pretty minty green. It does say on this one that this is a blue toned green. It says, yeah, cyan green. So it's a blue toned green. So I am going to mix a little bit of yellow in this just so that way it's not such a minty. Excuse me, I have been drinking soda. So it's not so much of a minty shade that it is actually truer to a green. So just the smallest bit of yellow. Beauty guru this. Smallest bit of yellow. Actually, I'm going to even take off a little bit of that. So even smaller amount of yellow there. So just to kind of help bring back some more of that green tone. The yellow is quite pigmented in this as well, but okay, she was snoring. She was. Yeah, a little bit more yellow. See, it's always better to add because you can't take away. So just add in small increments and go from there because can't take away. But you can always add more. So yeah, you just got to know your color wheel, know how colors work. Oh, that's definitely turning into a better light soft green than a minty green. There we go. I have paper towels. But yeah, like I was saying, I am super excited for this investigation Sunday. I'm getting my my coven to help. I feel like I should like tilt this a little bit more. Like I don't know, because like I'm like, am I in frame? I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. I'm a little out of it today. Smallest bit of blue into this blob of white. Make a nice baby blue color. Oh, it's so cute. It's so pretty. But yeah. I'm a little scatterbrained today because house sitting, got responsibilities for my brother and my sister-in-law. I was going to say wife, but I'm like, I've known her for too long to just call her my brother's wife. But yeah, anyway, I'm all over the place today. I did get some good rest, but I was comfy last night. Holy cow. Okay, so it's freezing cold at night here because I'm really close to the mountains. I'm nowhere near the city right now. It's nice being away from the city, might I add. But yeah, tiniest bit of red you can see, just like because it's so just heavily pigmented. But yeah, city has its perks. Oh no, that's okay, Manny. That's all right. I'm sure other people will come on. But yeah, I was able to like layer up because I brought like a bunch of pajamas because I knew it was going to be much colder out here than next to the city. So I planned. I prepared. Thank you, Manny. Um, yeah, I was quite happy with myself. Oh, oh. I'm glad I can entertain you, Manny, because yeah, I'm like over here, like my back is starting to like hurt a little bit because I'm just like I'm in frame, right? Eh. um, but yeah, I was not expecting it to be as cold as it got last night. It got down to like 36 next to the mountains here. So it's like freaking freezing cold. So like they had their heater on obviously, but I'm just a big baby. I love the cold. Don't get me wrong. Um no curly hair. No, not today. It's just so much work to curl my hair cuz I have a lot of it. It's so time consuming. Um and especially with how thick and heavy my hair is, I have to do like a lot with like a little bit of hair. Like I have to take like if I really want my hair to really curl, I have to take like probably even less than this. Like yeah, probably much less than this. Yeah, probably about this much of hair just for it to get a nice tight curl and stay. And that, for my whole head, it's a lot of work. And oh my god, I have total respect for hairstylists and everything because holy cow, my arms get tired and I'm just like sitting there panting. And you know, it's happened to me before too, where I've gone to get my hair done and the women are like, "Oh, you said your hair is thick. This doesn't seem very thick." And I'm like, "It's thick because I have a lot of it." Hello, God. That's an awesome username. Welcome to the live stream. Uh, I just got to give you a heads up that we have a zero tolerance policy here for trolls and all that stuff. So as long as you're respectful and kind here, you're more than welcome to stay. And same for Mountain Man. What mountains do you live next to? I'm in the Ozarks. Well, I live in Las Vegas, so obviously the closest mountains are like Mount Potosi, Mount Charleston. Um, those mountains. There's also Sheep's Mountain. I think Sheep's Mountain and Shadow Mountain are the same. I think. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Yeah, but yeah, there's Sheep's Mountain. There's Shadow Mountain. I think Shadow Mountain. I'm not sure. And then there's Mount Charleston and Mount Potosi. Just kind of on the what is it, east or west side of town? West side of town. I don't know which way is north right now. I'm at my brother's house. I'm not at my usual house, so I am a little guess you could say topsy turvy. If you get what I mean there, just that I'm not quite sure which way is north and all that stuff. Well, I could figure it out if I stepped out front. I always know where north is just based off the stratosphere, which is every local's thing here. You just step outside, look for the stratosphere, and you know where north is. What was that, Mountain Man? I live on top of Dude Mountain. Is that an actual mountain? Is that an actual name for a mountain? That is, if that's true, like that would be really freaking cool. Right now I'm just mixing some paint colors together to get some pastels going so I can get this painting started. I am doing a bit of a pastel painting today, so a little outside of my comfort zone. I don't normally use pastels. I normally don't care for pastels, really. But we're doing it today because I can, and why not? So, yeah, a little bit more blue to this. Hope I don't make it too dark. It's just the red is so heavily pigmented that it takes... Oh my god, it takes so much work. There we go. There we go. That's a pretty lilac color. Ooh, I like that. Very nice, Sarah. Well done. Thank you. Yes, I'm congratulating myself. Okay, sorry, I'm not really paying attention to the chat. Let's see. See that shadow fly behind you real quick? Oh, by the way, you're now a vampire in real life. Okay. Sure. I actually am part of Father Sebastian's vampire thing, so yeah. Oh, Dodd Mountain. Okay. Thank you for that. Hey Charlie. Yeah, I don't know. Sorry, real quick. Sorry. I'm a little distracted at the moment. There we go. There we go. Hold on. Sorry. There we go. Okay. That was a little lagged, but it worked. Okay. So yeah, just to catch you up, Charlie, I'm just mixing some paint colors here to make some pastels. I'm doing a pastel thing today. I have a white canvas here. It's already prepped and ready to go. It's just plain white. We're gonna see where this goes. I'm mixing the colors in a bunch of white to get this going. Right now I have like a pinky red, soft pastel yellow, pastel green, pastel blue, pastel purple, and now I'm working on a pastel teal turquoisiness, maybe? I don't know. We'll see how this turns out. Because these paints are just so high quality. Holy cow. So we'll see how this turns out. I gotta rotate my palette here. How are you guys doing today, though? I would love to know how you guys are doing. How's everybody doing? What's life like? Good, bad, in between, meh-ish? I am doing okay. I got, like I was saying, I got a good night's rest because I was very smart and I planned on bringing a bunch of layers. I actually wore my onesie over my usual pajamas last night, so that way I could definitely stay warm, because I also wasn't sure where in the house I was going to be sleeping in, so I wasn't sure if like I was going to get good heat or whatnot, because this is a new house and a newer house, and that's not really, that's too blue now. I gotta add more green. God damn it. First it was too green, now it's too blue. Not doing too bad. That's good. That's good. I have you up on my phone right now, and my niece is fascinated with you at the moment. Oh, sweet. Hi, little niece. Hi, Jessica. For fun, I explore the mountains, doing cave explorations. I have videos on my channel going into caves. That is awesome. That is really cool. I've always wanted to do cave exploration. I just don't, honestly, I don't have the guts. So I commend you very much, Mountain Man, for doing that, because quite honestly, I'm a paranormal investigator. Going in the dark and going after ghostly things does not scare me. Physical things scare me, like spiders and snakes. Well, not snakes. I want a pet snake, but like wild snakes are freaking terrifying. So I really commend you for doing that. That is really freaking awesome and really cool. I don't know. I can't do it. Okay, so I'm giving up on the teal. Well, I mean, it kind of is teal-ish. Turquoisey, tealish, ish, very much an ish. So you can see my paper towel already. But this is my palette, so we can take a look at the colors. So you guys can see what I did here. Very, very, very soft colors. I just had this idea, and I really want to see if I can execute it. So we're going to find that out today. There's a blizzard in effect right now. Holy cow. Yeah, my boyfriend, he actually sent me pictures that it was snowing in Seattle again, and I was just like, oh my god, and I'm not there again, and I love snow, and it's not there. um, the living is more terrifying than the dead, if you ask me. I completely agree with you, Charlie. Oh my god, people and things, they're scary. Like that's why I could never go on a Bigfoot hunt. Like I know it's part of being a paranormal investigator, but I don't think I could ever do it. Um, I just don't. I really don't think I could do it because holy cow, that if there is something like that out there, like I'm not saying, definitely that there is a Bigfoot or not, to each their own. I'm personally of the belief that there is something like that out there. It may not necessarily be a Bigfoot. It may be something else. I don't know, but I'm not going to go out there and look for it. First off, I don't really have that much interest. And second of all, if there is something like that out there, it is incredibly strong and it could break me in half. Like, think of a bear, how strong bears are. If there's a Bigfoot out there, that thing is like probably twice as strong as a bear. No, I'm sorry. I'm good. I will stay home and hunt for ghosts. Like, no, that is just not what I care to do. Um, in my video Mountain Man at Hidden Cave, if you watch closely, you'll see the lights hit the eyes of a wild animal. Oh god, that's terrifying. I can't. I would be the worst person to go hunting with and everything. I would just be like jumping at everything and bugs too. God, I hate bugs. Until I watched the video back. Oh god, see, that's even more terrifying because the eyes reflected the IR of your camera light, I'm sure. Ugh, no, thank you. Okay. I brought all of my paintbrushes with me here today, but I'm definitely going to be using Daryl the most today. If you guys remember, we named this paintbrush Daryl. So I also brought Nigel, but I'm not going to be using him today. I'm going to be using Daryl. Which, by the way, I gave a painting class the other day since I'm here this weekend at my brother's house. And the girls, they're just, I don't know how old one of them is, but I do know the other one's 10. And so it's like 10 and 8, I think. Chris, hello, welcome. Everybody here is welcome to my live stream. We just have a very strict no tolerance policy on trolling and all that stuff. So as long as you don't troll, you're more than welcome here. But yeah, I was giving them a painting lesson, and I told them about how this brush is named Daryl, and they just looked at me and they were just like, "You named your paintbrushes?" And I'm just like, "No, my viewers did. You don't get to use Daryl now." I'm a big dork. I'm sorry. But yeah, no, the kids are great. They're wonderful kids that I love giving them painting lessons to. I have been on a Bigfoot hunt alone at 2 a.m. Oh God. I can't do Bigfoot hunts. I really can't. Ugh. Who doesn't name their brushes, right? Bigfoot, the whole thing with Bigfoot, it is fascinating. I love watching documentaries on it and everything. That I will give you guys that. Like, it is absolutely fascinating. By the way, the camera's going to shake because this is what I'm doing for the entire painting. And it's going to cause the table to shake, and it's going to cause you to shake. So I apologize now in advance. I named my favorite markers. There you go. See? My girlfriend is an artist, graduated from Art Institute of Pittsburgh. That's awesome. I am completely self-taught. I've been asked several times that, oh, Sarah, why don't you go into art school? You could learn so much more. And I'm just like, yeah, I could. But also, I don't want to be in debt, debt is not a fun thing for many people, me included. And while I do respect all of those that do go out into getting degrees and everything, It's just not for me. I've never really been one to really follow the rules or follow instructions. I have a very overactive mind, and I have also really bad dyslexia. So if I'm the slightest bit out of it, it is so hard for me to understand what's being said to me, what I'm being told, what I need to do. I'm just horrible. I'm a horrible student. I'm going to be honest with you guys right now. But yeah, so no, and zero tolerance policy here. So bye. Anywho, cost of a lot of money, over $40,000. Yeah, see, it's just not for me. But I do always commend people who do go through schooling, whether it be for art or business or whatnot. Definitely highly respect for that. Same. Yes, Jessica is an amazing artist, you guys. Like, seriously, this Jessica is amazing. Like, she's done tattooing, she's done drawing illustrations that look Disney worthy. Like, holy cow, she is super talented. And I'm so jealous. I've never been able to draw as good as her. And I've been drawing since I was 10. And just, I'm not that good. I've never been that good when it comes to drawing, honestly. It's always been a struggle for me to really keep up with it. But sorry, guys. That is probably going to be a thing here because, like I said, I'm not in the city. I am in the outskirts of town, so they do have Wi-Fi here and all that jazz, but it's just not the greatest connection out here. So I apologize. I'm sorry. Personally, I'm not as big of a Bigfoot or aliens. Big on Bigfoot or aliens, but I am more interested in Loch Ness and Ogopogo. What's Ogopogo? I haven't heard of that one. Loch Ness fascinates me too. Now, Jessica, I will make you blush until your face turns completely tomato red because you really are an amazing artist and you should give yourself hell of a lot more credit than you do. Because seriously, you are an amazing artist. I think the best way you can learn is learn on your own. So you don't copying other people's ideas. Absolutely. I always tell people all the time, like, just experiment, try, figure out what you like, what you don't like, all that stuff. Sorry, I'm a little distracted. I have my do not disturb mode on my phone, but I do have messages kind of going as well. Is a supposed lake monster in the body of a serpent head. Oh, body of a serpent and a head of a horse. Damn, that's interesting. I need to look this up. First off, I've just never heard of it, and second off, like, that sounds cool. I am not even in frame. What is going on? Oh, goodness. But yeah, just to let you guys know that have just recently joined, though, I am at my brother's house, so that's why this background and everything's all different. I am house sitting for them for the weekend. And I figured since I'm going to have all this free time to get paintings done, that I would also have some free time to do some live streaming. So I don't know if I'm going to live stream tomorrow. Just letting you guys know that right now. Because I am going to have my friend Kari over. If we do live stream, I will announce it on Discord. I'll try to announce it on other social media too. I'm trying to get better at that, and I suck, and I'm sorry. It's just when I decide to live stream, I just go for it instead of like notifying people, so that way people can actually be here. Kirby, painting right now, just a pastel thing. This is my palette. You can kind of see there my palette colors that I'm working with right now. I'm experimenting, basically, is what it is. I got an idea and I just wanted to try it and see what I could do, you know. I'm trying to push myself, trying to do that outside of the comfort zone thing. And I'm crouching right now, so my back is starting to hurt. There's a fine line between copying and being inspired, though. There is. And I think because it's such a fine line, so many people misinterpret how to use inspiration and not just copy. So I do think that there is a big, like, societal problem of not defining what that line is. And it's just like the whole free use thing. Clipomania, hello, welcome. So glad to have you back. I have a zero tolerance on my channel as well. Thank you, Mountain Man. Yeah, I don't know. To me, like the whole internet trolling thing is it's just so old. It's old. It's exhausting. It's just annoying now. It's not even funny like on any level unless you're like two. It's just it's I don't know. I just don't care for putting up with certain things. I have like 3 cups of water here for my paintbrushes because I'm just so determined to have this like look nice. So um gotta go, but we'll pass the word about your channel. Have a blessed day. Thank you so much, Chris. It was so sweet of you. And we'll hope to see you again. What are you painting? I am doing a pastel piece. This is my color palette right now. So all pastel colors. I do have the main colors that I use to mix with up here, just in case if I wanted to add a little bit more oomph. Oomph. But yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of gonna try to go for like this swirly thing. I don't know. It could just look like nothing. It could look like something. We're gonna find that out together. Yeah. All right. Well, that's nice. Thank you, Ron's. But I have a no tolerance policy, so bye bye. It's one thing to use someone else's style, process, practice, but it's flat out copying to try to claim it as your own. Absolutely. But there are also people that like they get influenced by something that they see and they end up copying it without understanding that they're copying it because like they're using the same techniques and trying to come up with the same image instead of being unique with it. And that's where I feel like where we fail to educate others in that sense, to just, I guess you could say like, really define that, especially in schools and whatnot. You don't really see many teachers and whatnot, really going into any depth in explaining it to students. Because I mean it is a hard thing to explain, but if you take the time to show people like, hey, this is copying and this is not, that to me is where it can really change the mode of things and it can really change the direction and influence that people allow themselves to have that influence when it comes to artworks and whatnot, because like fair use it's such a big problem here on YouTube. I don't know if you guys heard, because I like gossip channels sometimes. I get in a weird mood and I really like to know like crap that's going on. And there's a gossip channel that got hit with a copyright use thing by Manny MUA, who is a big YouTuber here on YouTube. And lately he's not been in the greatest of light because it's kind of coming out more and more that he's just using friendships to gain more subscribers and gain more business traction for himself, and just not overall just not be a good person. Even going as so far as copying Shane Dawson's documentary style. When do you stream? I'm always late on stream. I'm so sorry, Clipomania. I just kind of stream when I feel up to it, because okay, little bit of a backstory here. I have been really struggling lately when it comes to having energy to do things. My energy levels have just not been up there, and which is why I've been very inconsistent in streaming and everything, and I do really apologize for that, you guys. But I have health insurance right now, and I went to the doctor recently, so I've been getting blood work done. I'm waiting on a referral for imaging that I need to get done. Nothing serious or anything like that. It's just I've grown up having health problems that I should have been getting annual screenings to make sure that things are staying normal and not changing. into something not normal. And so I've been doing that now, now that I have insurance and can do that. I've been doing that. And yes, I'm trying to get there too. That's the thing, is that when I do have the energy to do live streaming and everything, is when I just do it, and it's very inconsistent. It's really unprofessional of me, really, to just be blatantly honest there. And I do want to do pre-recorded, edited videos for you guys as well. And not having the energy for it has been really just, it's kind of been depressing me lately, because I want to do more and I just don't have the energy for it. No idea why. And so hopefully it'll come out in my blood work as what's been making me so tired and exhausted all the time, because I'm sleeping. I do have an insomnia problem, but I kind of cope with that by smoking marijuana at night. God, please, I hope this video doesn't get demonetized because I just said that. But yeah, I smoke marijuana every night before I go to bed because it helps me sleep. It helps me fall asleep, which has always been my problem. Falling asleep and staying asleep. I still kind of wake up in the middle of the night from time to time. Not like how I used to, though. I used to like wake up in the middle of the night. Hey, Couch, welcome back. Smoke weed every day. Yeah. I used to like wake up in the middle of the night and be awake, and I'm just sitting there like, no, like I just want to sleep. Like, just let me sleep. That's all I want. Just let me sleep. And oh God, it was always a struggle. But back then I was a lot younger, and so like it didn't really affect my energy levels or anything like that. And maybe I just need to exercise more to kind of build up that energy. That probably is it. But I am glad that I'm getting blood work done and I'm getting it all figured out professionally and not just what's the word? Subjectively, I guess. I don't know. Just like assuming what the problem is and trying to take care of it myself. Through the blood work, I should be able to find out. And thyroid problems run in the family, and I might have a thyroid problem. So I hope I get that settled if I do. But hey, James, welcome back. But Jessica said, in high school, my painting teacher encouraged us to branch out while practice or practically specific style of painting, and she encouraged us to find our own style while learning the techniques of being taught. That's awesome. That's a good teacher right there. Yeah, that is a really great teacher. Sorry guys. They shouldn't be able to demonetize since you live somewhere marijuana is legal to do. You'd think. But they do demonetize if you show marijuana, if you show smoking marijuana, or if you talk about marijuana, they can demonetize you because it's not recognized nationally. God damn, Kona. I'm dog sitting too, by the way. I got 3 dogs here. I got 2 pretty much fully grown pit bulls over here. And 1 puppy. She is adorable. I think she's like 10 weeks old now. I'm not 100% sure there. It's 4:30. Oh no, I missed 4:20. That was a great entrance, by the way, James. Weed, is it legal or not in Las Vegas? And Jessica on the chat is your tattoo artist. She is not my tattoo artist because she is a brat. But no, trust me, I've been bugging her to tattoo me since she got her tattoo machine. She's tattooed herself. She's tattooed her husband. She's just a very fast learner, an incredible, talented artist. Absolutely love her work. She should go into animation, but that's just me. That's just my opinion. But anyway. Let me see here some more. Doggos, yes. Got lots of sweet dogs here. Community guidelines are as vague as a Russian Bible. Well, let's not go there. Let's just not go there. Alcohol is legal, and you can still get demonetized for showing it. Yeah, seriously, yeah. It's all about like age stuff. It's like if you wouldn't want your 5-year-old to watch it, then it gets demonetized. Which I don't find it very fair because I mean, there's been commercials on national television, not even cable TV, just on regular TV back in the day. That was just like, holy cow, they allowed that to be a commercial. And so YouTube always uses the excuse that it's the advertisers that want the content advertiser friendly. And it's like, it's been proven that advertisers don't care. They don't. They just care that you're a good person, that you're worthy of representing their product, and that's it. But anyway, I was going to say, I've been seeing people get demonetized for drinking, especially on live streams. Yeah. Like Rob Czar on Threadbanger, he got demonetized for his drinking with Rob thing that he used to do. Yeah, he had to stop doing that because he was getting demonetized so often. This blue is a little too soft, so I'm going to add a little bit of darkness just to kind of help it. Oh, that's the puppy. Roxy. Hold on, I'll get the puppy to show you guys. Hey, babies. Come here. Come here. No, not you, Kona. Kona's in her kennel because she is, she's just a big... Oh, thank you. Thank you. This is Roxy. Kona's a space invader. Advertisers do fear public backlash. They do. Which this whole public backlash thing, like what's going on with Liam Neeson and everything, drunk painting with Sarah. God, that's a great idea. Oh my God. But yeah, what was I saying? I totally lost my train of thought because the drunk painting with Sarah was a great idea. Hi, puppies. She's such a cuddle bug. Oh, thank you. Oh, so say hi to Roxy, guys. Puppy breath must be amazing. It is. She gets bad breath after she eats, but it does go back to her puppy breath. Oh, what a big yawn right in my face. Oh my goodness. I'm going to run to the bank down the street real quick to pay bills. I'll be right back as quick as I can. Don't worry, James, I'll be here. I'm not in a rush today because my mom's taking care of my kids for me while I house sit or puppy sit, whatever you want to call it, because it's mainly for this one that I'm here. Don't eat my hair. Yeah, the yawns are so cute, aren't they? But yeah, she's a real cuddle bug. Do you have to go potty? Huh? You're entertaining me during the blizzard. Oh, I'm so glad, Jessica. I'm sorry it's blizzarding again for you guys. It's really got to suck being housebound. Was that a yawn, Kona? You biggie. She's a big dog. She's a big one. Penny over there. She's big too. Not as big as Kona though. And this one, I think she's gonna end up being in between the sizes of the other ones. Gosh, you're so cute. Why are you so freaking cute? I gotta finish this painting. You're not fair. This is not playing fair. How am I gonna finish this when you're being so cute and cuddly? It's not fair, guys. What? Oh, don't you snuggle. It's not fair. It's not fair. Now she's looking at her big sister. Already used to being housebound. Oh, I'm sorry. That sucks. I wish you guys aren't in an apartment complex where it's like a building, like a closed off building where you could go in the lobby or something, right? It's not like that. I would hope that it is, just because like at least you could like go up and down the elevators and like, you know, entertain Willow that way. But yeah, you're getting comfy on my lap. That's not fair. Stop getting comfy on me. Oh, that's me with Willow, by the way. She's a huge cuddle monster. Nope. Yeah. See, I didn't think so. It's so hard to find a good apartment complex that's closed off like that. So that way, when you are housebound, you can actually still walk around. That really sucks. I'm sorry, Jessica. But yeah, it's a cheap old complex. Oh, I'm sorry. Can I paint now? Roxy, can I paint now? You just keep looking at your big sister. She's so cute. Gosh. Her eyes are just so pretty. Can't see it right now, but she's getting some green in with the blue. Ooh, big yawn again. Don't eat my ear. Not much snow going on my way right now. Just dealing with wind, hoping it doesn't knock out power. Jesus. When I was a kid, we used to get really bad windstorms that would knock out our power too. Don't go playing with Kona while she's in there. Because they do. They play through the bars. Hey, Sorty! It's all good, though. The library is walking distance when the weather is nice. There you go. There you go. At least you could get out of the house a little bit. It is cold in Vegas right now. I was actually saying earlier, last night, excuse me, painting or playing the cello, which is better? That's a good question. I'm gonna have to put a hold on that question because I can't answer that right now. Did you guys hear that? She's whimpering. Why are you whimpering, Roxy? We were just outside before I started. You can't have to go potty again. Oh, so you guys did hear that. For some reason, I didn't get the notification for your stream. Oh, freaking YouTube. They can never get it right, can they? Like, so many people, even my boyfriend, he's actually tried to get on the live streams a couple of times, and every time he's like, I never get the notification. So I'm so sorry, guys. Yeah, puppy bladders, right? Yeah. Well, she also just pees all the time. I'm not too worried right now if she pees while I'm doing this because it's pretty much all tile in here. So if she pees, it's a very easy cleanup. So I'm just going to have to search around the house when I'm done live streaming. That's all. That's going to be the hard part. But yeah, I really... I would love for it to snow here. And it did technically snow here the other day. Because out where my brother lives is right by the mountains. So it snowed here, but not in the city. What was that, Sorty? Do you guys voice chat in the group chat? We have once before. It ended up kind of being a little bit of a disaster. Because I was drunk and high also that night. So when you get wet food, you'll know if there's any pee. Yeah, seriously. What, Roxy? Are you wanting to go outside? That bad? I might have to put this on hold for now to take her outside. I won't stop the live stream. I'll still keep going. So yeah, I'm going to do that because I don't want her to suffer. So you guys are going to go with me. So... And Kona, you can stay in your kennel because she's a big girl. She's a big girl. Roxy. So, let's see. She's been hanging out over here, and I actually don't see any pee. I've been watching her. I promise. Come on, Penny. Camera tour. How come I am locked up? What do you mean? Oh, that one. She's locked up because she won't leave the puppy alone. So I kind of actually have to lock her up from time to time. And my brother and his wife, my sister-in-law, they both told me they're like, lock her up when you need to because she will harass the puppy. Like she'll stand over her as she's like trying to walk in the living room, and she'll just like walk over her to where like she can't go far and everything. She's just very invasive, trying to assert her dominance because this one is the dominant one. This is Penny, and Penny does this. Penny loves to invade my personal space. Don't you? I don't even have to hold her face. Like, she's just... I puppy sat her when she was a puppy, so that's why she's like this with me. Which I honestly, I did forget, and I'm sorry that I forgot that I puppy sat you. I'm sorry. No, don't. That doesn't mean no. No, Penny, no. She is just super invasive, but she's a sweetheart. This one's protective of the puppy. This one's very, very mama to the puppy, so that's why she's not locked up. But yeah. You are, yeah, I know. Oh. I once had 2 kittens. The monster was present, but was a stray. Let's see. And the mother kicked them out of our house. Oh, wow. I still haven't seen my 2 kitties. That sucks. I'm so sorry, Sorty. You are a big doofus. I used to have cats. I grew up with cats, and when they passed away, we all realized that we were all kind of allergic to cats. All of our allergies went away. None of us had itchy eyes in the morning. None of us had a sore throat in the morning. So, oh, you're dusty. But yeah, it's just, it's really sad to, like, for me to not have cats anymore, but hopefully in the future I'll get a hypoallergenic cat, because I know Russian blues are hypoallergenic. My mom gets sick near cats. Yeah, my best friend actually is super allergic to cats, to where like parts of her will like just start swelling, like her lip will just blow up and her eye will close, and I'm just like, what's wrong with you? And she's just like, I love cats, it's fine. She's a weird person. But yeah, thankfully my allergies aren't like that, so I can be around them. It's just I have to deal with oh good, you're pooping. I just have to deal with itchy eyes and runny nose. Naked mole cat. Oh god, I love hairless cats. I love them. So many people, including my boyfriend, think that they're freaking weird looking, and I don't. I don't find them weird looking at all. I used to live with a roommate who was addicted to cats. It was hell. 6 cats, 2 cat boxes. Oh god, that's awful. Speaking of allergies, do you see what I mean? Do you see what I mean? If my mom got stung by a bug, she'll almost die. Jesus Christ, that's awful. There's very few things that I'm allergic to that's like that. Unfortunately, one of those things is... Can I help you? Stop it. Penny. Can you not like my face? Stop it. Sphinxes, yes. Sphinxes are great. Just stop it. What are you doing? Just stop it. Stop it. She's gonna lick off my makeup. She knows she's bad. What is the matter with you? You're cute as hell, but you invade my bubble all the time. She does. She does really like me, and she's always like this with me. She will not leave me alone, because see, watch, there's another picnic table over here and a bright-ass sun. I'm going to go over here, and I can guarantee you she's going to want to sit over here with me as well. So... let's see how long this lasts. Let's see, what was that in the comments? I'm allergic to cats, but I cannot help love and keep them. I hear you, Jessica. I actually kind of stole my across the street neighbor's cat. Not necessarily stole, but I feed him every day. I give him treats, I give him kibble, and I love on him and everything. And I've even named him Spooky. Like I've like claimed this cat because I can't have one, and he's an outdoor cat. I recently found out he's a boy too, because I thought he was a girl for a long time. Just found out he's a boy. Roxy, leave it alone. Roxy. She's acting like a cat right now. Roxy. There we go. Okay. Nope, she's going back to it. Roxy! I'm trying to teach her name. I want to impress my brother by having his dog know her name by the time he gets back. Because he's on a Boy Scout trip right now. Roxy, you're going to hurt yourself. These dogs, I swear. She had a nap, so that's why she's like messing around and everything. Any hoodles. Okay. And Henderson, kind of, sort of Henderson. I'm in the area that's still considered Las Vegas. It's just South Las Vegas, if that makes sense. I don't know exactly where this is. I told you guys. Stop it! So, yeah, I don't know exactly where this is. Oh my god! Penny! I can't make this up! No, not Green Valley, the other direction. Just stop it. Stop it. I love you. Can you stop it now? This is my insane, awkward channel. Welcome. You're welcome to join and hang out. We just have a zero tolerance policy with trolls. So as long as you respect that, you're allowed to stay. God, Penny, I'm house sitting my brother's dogs while he's gone on a Boy Scout camping trip, and they're so untrained, and they just... Oh, stop it. No, I have makeup on. Stop, Penny. I puppy sat this one when she was a puppy, so she's attached to me, and no, stop it. Stop it. Okay, I'm standing now. You ruined it. And that one is playing on a broken kiddie pool. That dog is like me invading my big sister's bubble, and she's always saying, "Get out of my bubble." Yeah, seriously. Look at her. She's watching the little one. Did you see the tail? Let's see. There you go. What is she doing? Roxy, did you get a hold of something? You did. Naughty girl. She tries to eat rocks, too. Okay, you pooped, you peed, we're going back inside. Very distinctive Vegas backyard. It's very small backyard, and dirt and rocks. Gotta love Vegas, right?
Doll, she drank out of the big doggy's bowl.
Penny, let her in. I just told everybody how you're the motherly one. And there they go playing. I'm sure you guys can hear that. They play a lot. Okay, so now that potty break is over. God. I swear. Okay, back to our original setting. Yeah. Today's just a weird day. I'm sorry, guys. I'm like all over the place. Really, you guys? Puppies. Yeah, I love puppies. I do. But the whole training them and everything, I just don't have the energy for it. I just realized I should turn on this light because the sun is now, I think, going to the side of the house where... Nope. Ah! Roxy! I am trying to do a video. What's your most viewed video / stream? That is a good question. My most viewed video is actually 14 things you notice when getting a pixie haircut video. I did I think about 3 years ago. Kona wants to get out now. This is just a train wreck of a video. I'm sorry, guys. I wanted to do this, And I knew that the dogs were probably not going to cooperate for me, but I figured I'd give it a try anyway. But anyway, my most viewed stream, I have no clue. It might be the one where I talk about working at Zach Bagans' Haunted Museum. Because I worked there for like 7 months. I got fired because I was sick so much. I seriously was getting sick all the time. So I did ask to go back. I did. I asked to go back. But that's not happening. So sucks. Especially since Zach said that I was welcome back anytime when I felt like my health was in check. But apparently that's not the case. And that sucks. But it is what it is. And I'm just moving on. Which means I think, because I've always had a problem getting a job, because everybody either wants to hire part-time on call or just hire at such a low wage that I can't accept it. So I think it's a sign that maybe I should do YouTube full-time. Maybe. So I think that's how I found your channel, the pixie haircut video. Probably a lot of people have found me through that, and I can't believe it, because that was just a random video that I just came up with one day that I just wanted to do, and it's hit 100,000 views now, and I'm just like, why? Because to me it's not that interesting, and I'm definitely not funny. Roxy. Kona's feeling left out. How are your ribs feeling? Thank you for asking, Charlie. My ribs, they're like 97% better. Not a full 100% yet, because every so often, just, I don't know if it's because of the cold weather or whatnot, but every so often I'll still get this really sharp pain right where I had the impact. So it's still not 100%, but I don't wake up hurting anymore. It's literally just every so often, just very randomly, I'll just have that sharp pain right there, and I'm just like, oh, okay, gone now, I'm good. So it's very sporadic, but when it does happen, it does kind of catch my breath sometimes. I actually did have rib pain just today, so you have problems with the ribs? Okay, there we are. I don't know if you guys heard my whining there, but I was like, let me live stream. Yeah, I know. I've been thinking about selling my work. Hey. She's fine. She yelps all the time. Penny, calm down. You're scaring the pup. You're scaring her. See, you're fine, Roxy. Puppies, I swear, they yelp at everything. I went to pick her up just last night to bring her upstairs. Oh no, I was getting her downstairs. I was trying to teach her to go down the stairs, and all I did was just gently grab her paws to get her to take the first steps, and she like yelped at me, and I was just like, really? So she's fine, guys. She's running around. But yeah, no, I've been thinking about selling some paintings, doing more paintings to sell as well. Again, it's just hard to find the energy to do it. So that's why I've been getting blood work done and everything. Kona. Oh, Roxy's playing with Kona now. Through the cage. I broke my ribs in December. I was, okay. It's a little hard to explain. Not constantly feeling like you want to die. Exactly. Yeah, it's so much better now. Welcome back, James. Yeah, puppy. There's a puppy here that's was playing with the bigger one, and I think the big one scared her too much. She's a baby. She's such a baby. I gotta get going. I need to eat. Definitely eat, Jessica. Go eat, and then draw something for me. I've been thinking about buying a soprano ukulele. Wow. Because most songs I cover have ukulele background music. That's awesome. You should definitely do that. What do you want me to attempt to draw? I don't know. That's a good question. would just love to see you draw something. Do another self-portrait, maybe. I don't know. Do something. I want to see. I miss your artwork. I really do. But yeah, so in December, I busted my rib on my kid's bunk bed. My kids got a brand new bunk bed as an early Christmas present from my parents. And both my kids kept wanting me to go up on the top bunk with them. And I kept telling them it's all wood. It wasn't a metal bunk bed. It was all wood. So I was like, I'm going to break it. It's not meant for my weight. It's meant for your weight. The demon bed. Yes, exactly, Charlie. That is the demon bed. I'll attempt something. Thank you. And I hope you have fun and eat and give Willow a big hug and kiss for me. But yeah, I was getting off the bed one night after tucking my oldest in her bed because she's got the top bunk. And I was getting down using the ladder, so my butt was sticking out. I was hunched over the railing for the side, and the top step broke. And so all my weight went down on that top railing where the corner of the railing is, and it went right into my rib. And it was just kind of like a kind of a thing. And it knocked the wind out of me, and I knew I did something bad. But I've always been told that if you break a rib, the best way that you know that it's broken is if you take a deep breath and you can't, or you try to take a deep breath and you can't. And so after I caught my breath from having the wind knocked out of me, I took in a deep breath and I felt my ribs expand and everything. And I was just like, I'm fine. I just hurt myself really good. 3 days later, I was in so much pain. And apparently that's how broken ribs go. Because my oldest brother, not the one that lives here in this house, but my oldest brother, he broke a rib once. And he told me that he had the same experience. That was over a course of a couple of days after the impact. The pain just got unbearable. And that's really what happened to me. Like just standing hurt to breathe. Just standing hurt, walking hurt so much worse. Car rides hurt so bad. So after about, God, I think it was about almost a week when I finally threw in the towel and said, fine, I'll go to the hospital. So I went to the hospital, got x-rays done, and that's where I learned too that it's incredibly difficult to x-ray ribs. Never knew that. I was always told that like, oh, so-and-so broke a rib. They saw it on the x-ray. So I guess, I don't know, maybe they had like an actual like separation break or something. I don't know. But yeah, they said that it is a possibility that I did break my ribs. But it could also just be bruised, but to treat it like a break. So they gave me muscle relaxers and prescription pain medication. And the muscle relaxers gave me really bad depression, so I stopped taking those almost right away, but it did help me sleep at night because, that was always the worst, was sleeping at night. The pain was so bad. And yeah, it has gotten a lot better. It's just every so often I get that sharp twinge of pain right where it was, and I just had that this morning too. I was trying to make some breakfast for myself, and I had that pain, and I was just like, ugh. And they're at it again. Are you kidding me? Roxy, leave Penny alone. Thank you. Separate yourselves. She did. She went to her bed. But yeah, vicious puppers, yeah. She thinks she's big and bad is the problem, so she likes to mess with the big ones. But I don't know. One of these days she'll learn. Yeah, no, definitely. I haven't been on the top bunk since. I've stayed away from the top bunk. I don't know why, but the stream is -19. Is that what it's saying? That's weird. I don't know. Maybe because of all the reconnecting, there was probably a glitch. Yeah. it's, I don't know, YouTube is weird. It's weird. But yeah, I should really work on this painting. Roxy! Really? Dude, I will separate you. I will put Penny in her kennel because she won't leave the puppy alone. Like I said, Penny is really the mama bear, so I'm not too worried. It's this one that's in her kennel that I really get worried about because she doesn't get vicious or anything. She just gets dominant and tries to like be alpha and won't leave her alone. So, it's live for me. Oh, it's 3 a.m. for me, and I have school in 2 days. Go to sleep, Sorty. Go to sleep. Do you think Roxy will end up what? Will end up in the bunk bed or on the bunk bed? Well, I mean, maybe, because I don't know. Like I said, I've puppy sat their dogs before. I haven't puppy sat this one when she was a baby. I puppy sat Penny, and now I'm puppy sitting Roxy, because they're on a Boy Scout trip right now. But yeah. Oh, sorry. There's a little live thing on the screen to the right side. If you click on Sarah, if you click on that, it brings up the box. Brings it back up. Blah, 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 blah. I'm sorry. I actually couldn't even speak English last night either. Or no, was it this morning? Yeah, it was this morning. I was actually doing, those little voice messages back and forth, and I couldn't get a freaking word out. I was stuttering so hard, and apparently it hasn't left me all day, and now I'm just like, I just want to speak. I just want to speak. Thank you so much. It's fine now. Okay, great. See, teamwork. Time for the Ouija board. No! No Ouija board. I have an investigation Sunday coming up, so yeah, no. We are not gonna do an Ouija board. I don't know. It's not that I'm scared of Ouija boards. I just know I've done so much like cleanup investigations that I don't care to mess with the Ouija boards. I know what they're capable of. I'm not curious. I don't ever care to mess with them. I don't know. It's just not for me in that sense, I guess you could say. They're at it again. I think it's so funny how you guys are always on the live streams with me, and my best friends, my closest friends, I will tell them that I'm live streaming, and they're just like, okay. Paranormal story time. Let's see. Oh, I mean, I guess I could talk about Bonnie Springs, especially since Bonnie Springs is up for the guillotine here. What was the best food stream? What was with the food stream? Oh, the food stream. That was something I was trying with my ex-fiance. We are definitely no longer together. And we are not even friends anymore, unfortunately. He has chosen to be very mean and dirty about the breakup, to where he's even cut off very close friends of his just because they associate with me. And I was just like, look, I thought we could be adults about this and still be friendly with each other, but yeah. We're your real friends now. Right? You guys are always here for me, and they were just all like, okay, let us know when you're done. Roxy, Penny, really? Knock it off, you two. Now they're coming over to me like they're all upset. They're like, I'm sorry. Now I have a new boyfriend. Yes, I do. He's wonderful, super sweet, and just God, he's just too good to me. He seriously spoils the crap out of me, and I kind of hate it, but also it's like I'm learning to let go of control. So I'm trying to just let him be nice to me and me not just be so picky about it, because it's not that I don't like that he spoils me or anything. I've been such an independent person for so long. Excuse me. I told you guys, this is a train wreck of a live stream because of these damn dogs. Don't worry, Sorty, I'll be here probably. Well, he's a very private person, so I kind of refer to him as Secret Man on here. Because like he is a very private person. He has a very important job that like if anything were to kind of become like, I guess you could say, negative on here, because like he and I had a very long discussion about it, and because I told him like it's not a big deal, you don't have to be a part of my live streams, but he wanted to like reassure me that like, look, you know, he's thought about it. But we also are a long distance relationship. He lives in Seattle, I live here in Vegas. So when we do see each other, we tend to just spend that time with each other rather than, you know, doing videos or anything. Maybe one day when he and I move in together, because we've had that conversation as well. That, I don't know. Hey, what are you doing? It is chaos over here. What the hell? You've never chewed on that before, Roxy. She's chewing on everything now. I'm gonna kill these dogs. I'm not, or I want to. Really? You're lucky there's not wet paint right there. Go on. You are really like pushing it. Like, I told them you were invasive, but you're getting ridiculous. Anyway, what color was I going to next? That's right. Okay. I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. Okay. So yeah. What was I saying? Yeah. What was I saying? Will you guys just go lay down? I'm so sorry, you guys. This live stream is just chaos. It's such chaos. By the way, just to show you guys how far I've gotten so far with all this madness going on. Yeah, that's what we got going on. What? Hey, stop it! They're like doing the mouth thing that dogs do through the bars of the kennel. God, I swear. They're adorable as hell. I'm not entirely annoyed. I'm a little annoyed. Just because they're just so consistent. But yeah, I've told my brother, I'm like, you really got to train your dogs, dude. Like, train your dogs. Because they drive me crazy. They drive me absolutely bonkers. But anyway, with each other, right? Yeah, we spent time with each other, getting a lot of painting done. I see. Will you sell that picture? I don't know. I might if somebody wants it. Absolutely. Hey, really, guys? Right underneath me, Penny. Big Bang Theory, anyone? I didn't call you for you to climb on me. I called you to leave the damn puppy alone. Can you do that? Just like 20 minutes. It's not asking too much, right? 20 minutes. Oh, that was a lot of paint. But yeah, if somebody would want this painting, I wouldn't mind selling it. Just because, again, it's pastels. Pastels are not my thing. Just refreshed my subscription page, and Manny's live now too. Yeah, Manny is doing an interview with my friend Maroon today. So if you guys want to go watch him, go right on ahead. I will not take it personally at all. Manny is a great guy and definitely deserves the love and attention. Works very hard too. He's always working. But yeah, my boyfriend is a very private guy, and because I just asked him just as a friendly, like, hey, would you want to be a part of this, or would you like me to keep you out of it? And he was just like, well, I just, in case if something were to happen, like, not saying that it would, but he's just, yeah, Mr. X. His job is very picky about like certain things. And his job pays him very well. So like I completely respect that, and I would never push something like that on to anyone, really, just in general. But I also I respect the way that he told me about it, and he just told me that he would rather just let that be my thing and everything. So he's just, like I said, just a very respectful guy, just super sweet about it. And he did say too, like, he's like, if you really want me to, I will. And I'm just like, please, like, if you don't want to, you don't have to. I would never force that on to anyone, just because it's also not nice to. It's not a nice thing to force onto others. Do unto others as you would have done unto you. So if you wouldn't want somebody to force something onto yourself, don't force it onto others. Excuse me. That's the way I look at it. This is my paint water right now. It looks like a glass of milk. What is your opinion about music today? That it's garbage. I'm sorry. I know I'm probably going to get a lot of hate for it. I really am a crotchety old man when it comes to today's music. I don't like it. I like older music. I like 90s music, really. 90s music to me is really where it's at. Kona. It's fine. Should never be a obligation if you're a social media person. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Comments. There it is. Okay. Do they have nice jobs in his field out there in Vegas? Vegas is growing rapidly with a ton of jobs. Not in his particular field, no, unfortunately. They don't have anything like what he does out here. So that's why, like, when we talked about moving in together, that I would have to go out there, because there is nothing like what he does out here with that. So tell me how you really feel, would you? Huh? She just kind of looked up at me like, oh, I didn't know you were listening. Like, of course I'm listening. I'm right here, Kona. Right here. She just looked at me like I'm crazy. But yeah, no, unfortunately, there's not really anything like his job out here, which sucks, because I would like him to move out here, just because, like, I mean, we are both from here. He was born here too. He's never really lived here for a significant amount of time, but I know he would love it out here, because got an itch. Did you get your itch? All right. So, he loves the heat. He loves the sun. He doesn't really like how cold it is in Seattle. He doesn't like how it's always cloudy in Seattle. So I know for a fact he would absolutely love it out here in Vegas, where it's always sunny. It's always freaking hot. And I just, I feel bad for him, because it does suck to be in a climate that you're not too fond of, because I don't like the heat. I don't like the sun, or the sun doesn't like me, I should say. So it's like I sympathize with him, but also at the same time, it's kind of like neither one of us could get what we both want. Like, he likes the sun and the ocean and all that stuff. I like the rainy, the cloudy, and miserable, dark, and gloomy. So I think definitely we are just going to be compromising for the rest of our lives. For as long as we're together, we're going to just be compromising when it comes to weather and stuff. So that's why I want to come back in my RV, but I'll drive to Pacific Northwest like June, July. Yeah, seriously, that is a perfect time to go up to Pacific Northwest, because they were telling me while I was up there, they're like, oh yeah, no, summer is really cool out here. It's like it only gets to like 75. 75, 80 in the summer. And I'm just like, that's it? 75, 80 in the summer? And they're like, well, if it gets really hot, it'll get up to 85. I'm just like, granted, they have humidity, but we get like 115, 120 degree dry heat that is like, oh my God, it's like 100 degrees in humidity, with humidity, I should say. So it's like, it's just miserable here when it's just in the summertime, and it's just, can't leave your house because there's excessive heat warnings. Can't go anywhere, can't do anything. You have to drink water. You don't really have an option. You have to drink water. And it's just, people are having heat strokes all the time. So it's like you're constantly calling loved ones, making sure they're okay, that they're staying hydrated, they're staying in the shade if they have to go places. But yeah, 120 degrees in the shade. Yeah, pretty much. I have to go. Sorry for maybe planning on with the old guy person. No, don't worry. And I really appreciate you guys coming here today. Today's like an extra long live stream just because I don't have anywhere to go. I only have to keep an eye on the pups. So I figured I'd just jump on and say hi and hang out for a while. Because when I'm done with this painting, when I'm done with the base color, I'm still gonna have more to do. So that's why I'm thinking of maybe still live streaming tomorrow to show you guys that part, because what I have in mind is really cute. But I'm not very good at it. But you'll see what I mean. But yeah, if I don't get a chance to live stream tomorrow, because my mom also wants to visit with the kids, and my best friend Kari is going to be coming over to hang out with me, give me some company. So if that all happens tomorrow, I may not be able to live stream. But I will post a picture on Instagram when I'm done with this, just in case if anybody does want to purchase it. You never know. Up here in New York, we will get upwards of 95 degrees in the summer, and it's drink your air kind of humidity too. Yeah, in New York, oh my God, that's got to be thick humidity because you're right next to the water. Oh, that's got to be miserable. I was actually in Columbus, Georgia, right before summer hit, so it was still kind of nice, but it was muggy. We were just sweating from standing. It was so muggy. But it was nice to be somewhere other than Vegas, and it was pretty. It was just super gorgeous, and just, I don't know, it was just really nice. Super nice. It's an experience. Sorry about that. It comes right off of Lake Ontario. Oh yeah. Yeah, see, oh God. And the humidity is just awful. Humidity can really just make for a bad day. It's just my experience. But here in Vegas, when it gets humid, it actually gets nice because it's so dry here that when it gets humid, it's just like, oh my God, there's moisture in the air. Like, you really have to lotion every day when you live here. You have to like drink a crap ton of water. It's just a have to, like, in order to survive here, you have to do these things. Otherwise, like, your skin will just, you'll break out in eczema. You'll have all kinds of rashes because of dry skin. You'll be sent to the hospital for dehydration, like all this stuff. Like, I mean, it's intense living here. And I don't understand why so many people want to move here, because it's miserable. It sucks here. Why? Go back to your places. Stay away from Vegas. It's awful here. Like, I'm trying to escape. The Bellagio fountains are nice. I just avoid the Strip like you would not believe. There's just so many tourists there, and I hate to say it, but oh my God. And they do guard those Bellagio fountains like you would not believe, because people have tried to jump into that water before, and yeah, you get arrested. I'm out. It was nice to talk with you, Sarah. See you next time, and good night. Bye. Thank you so much, Clipomania, and I'll see you next time. Thank you so much for joining again. Look forward to seeing you next time. Build a wall around Vegas, except for when I come to visit. Well, okay, so here's my thing about tourists here in Vegas. First off, everybody thinks that my brother just texted me, sorry, my little distraction moment. Everybody still thinks in Vegas that we live in hotels. What? Well, we have a zero tolerance policy here of trolling, and you are just talking nonsense, so you're gone. Bye-bye. Anyway, for people who want to go out of the humidity, the dry heat would be nice. Same for those who want to get out of the cold weather and head to Florida. Exactly. And vice versa too. Like us that want to get out of the dry heat. Like my body responds so well to humidity. Like, oh my God, my pores shrink. My face doesn't, like, it's not super oily when I wake up in the morning because it's not like majorly dehydrated. So like my body responds really well to humidity. And God, I would love to just live somewhere more humid. But it's just the tourists that come here. Like there's so many people from all around the world that are just really ignorant to how locals are, and also how our laws are, which I did not the thing until I worked on the strip, which is pretty much a thing that everybody here that lives here does. At some point in your life, you're gonna work on the strip. Hi, Mom. Everybody say hi to Mom. Yeah, I don't like tourists. I don't. I will take my friends out when they come to visit me. Like I'll take them. I'll give the whole touristy trip views and everything. But I just don't like tourists here because they're very ignorant. They're very rude. They're ignorant to our laws, especially. Like so many people come here and they think the whole what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas is an actual thing. And that means that like there are no laws in Las Vegas. So like people will try to score drugs. They'll try to get hookers. And it's just like it's all illegal. Like the only thing that's legalized here is marijuana. Like there's no legal brothels unless you go outside of Vegas. To the Bunny Ranch, which if you want to go ahead, that's your deal. But yeah, STDs don't stay there. Exactly. It's just, it blows my mind how people just come here and they really think that we have no laws because it's Vegas. And that's just how it is. And people can be as mean, as disgusting, as vile, and sexual harassing too as possible. And it's just like, no! First off, we are all still human beings. So even if there were no laws, fuck you. Like, really? Yeah, and people think that they can smoke marijuana out on the streets. They can smoke it in their hotel rooms just because it's legalized. And it's like, no, you have to go to a designated legal area to smoke it. Like in a private residence or something like that. Yeah, and it's just it gets so crowded during the summer too. Like if you have to go to the strip for any reason whatsoever, especially during the summer, it is next to impossible to get from point A to point B within the same hour that you need to be there. It's that bad. People just ignore traffic lights. They run red lights all the time. They ignore typical, just normal street laws when it comes to driving. And they also, the pedestrians, they ignore the pedestrian signs. Universal pedestrian signs. A red hand means do not cross the fucking crosswalk. But they'll just keep on going because they just don't think that there's laws here and that they can do whatever the fuck they want. And it's just like, I'm gonna murder them. Not really. I want to. God, they drive me nuts. Because it's just like, we're still a town. We still have laws. We still require you to not be an asshole. So there's more to Vegas than the strip. Exactly. Common courtesy goes out of the window. Absolutely does here. I once rode a bus from Tropicana and Boulder Highway to Rainbow and Lake Mead. Took me 3.5 hours. Yeah, and that's another thing too. Our public transportation system here is stupid. It doesn't make any sense. There's no system to it. There's no regulations for it either. Like, I mean, as far as like laws, yeah, there is, but I just mean like there's no real system. It's all just like, oh, just put a bus on that street, make it go from here to here. Maybe that'll help. They don't stick to the time schedules. You're lucky if you catch your bus on time because it's just the public transport sucks. Just straight up sucks. And then you have taxi drivers here. The taxi drivers, I'm sorry, they deserve the whole Uber and Lyft thing taking over. They deserve it straight up. I'm not even going to lie to you guys. They deserve it. Taxi drivers, I have had taxi drivers threaten my life several times because I used to work for a shuttle. Well, it was a limo company, but I was the manager for the shuttle drivers that were at the hotels to take people to the airport. I was threatened for my life on a daily basis by taxi drivers. So they all deserve what they fucking got when Uber and Lyft came here because they also long haul people. It is a real thing. They will straight up, even if you tell them you're a local and you know what you're doing, you know where to go, so they better stick to the roads, they'll try to lie to your face and be like, oh no, that street has construction. It's like, well, I know that street doesn't have construction. You better turn this car around and go down that street. Like, they are assholes. They are straight up lying assholes that will also throw a temper tantrum if you don't give them a tip that they feel they deserve. I'm not even kidding you. They are just awful people. I cannot stand taxi drivers here. They are just the worst. The worst. Then again, when you're in Chicago and a tourist, you have to pretty much run across the street. People there, regardless of whether or not they're from here, have no shame on running you over. Jesus Christ, that's aggressive. Like, wow. I mean, people have kind of tried that here, and yeah, it does get on the news. But hello there, hope everyone is well. And +1 like, thank you so much, Frozen Fury 009. I welcome to the live stream. There was also someone else that was new here. I didn't catch the name. Goat Ellie or Eli. Either way, welcome. We just have a zero tolerance troll policy thing here, so just be nice, be friendly. You're welcome here. When I came out for my 35th birthday, rode a taxi from the airport to Maryland Parkway and Sahara area, $35. Yeah, see, okay. So to Maryland Parkway and Sahara, that should have only been a $17 ride, $17 to $20 ride. And see, and I've actually seen people that have gone from the airport to hotels on the Strip, and I know that the fare is supposed to only be, well, at that time, it was supposed to only be $12 to $14, and a lady got out of the cab and she was charged $40. $40. Oh my God, that woman was raped, financial wise. Just go there for Golden Knights hockey, go to concerts at Brooklyn Bowl, gambling at station casinos off the Strip, and visit museums and hang out with friends. Absolutely. Absolutely. Your stream popped up and the suggestion was bored, so why not? I have better things to do than troll. Thank you very much, Frozen Fury. Then you are more than welcome to hang out here. And thank you for clicking on this video. I'm just an awkward person. It wasn't very far. From the airport to the hotel that she was at, it was the Harrah's Hotel, because that's where I was stationed at the time. Where I got my daily death threats, though, was at the Imperial Palace. That's now the Link. So yeah, that, oh God, I still flip off some of the taxi drivers that I recognize. I'm just like, hey, buddy, hey. And they remember me too. Parking fees, yes, they are insane. Nobody wanted that. The hotels wanted that, and they were also charging locals. And oh, thank you, Frozen Fury. You're so awesome. I really appreciate that. But yeah, we were supposed to have free local parking for the hotels on the Strip, and they totally negated that, and now everybody gets charged, and it's just like, We live here. Fuck you. So I haven't been on the strip since, honestly. I really avoid the strip like a sore thumb. I live in New Zealand, so it's different. Oh, New Zealand, that is a beautiful country. I actually have two best friends, Kari and Christina, that were actually, they lived in New Zealand for a couple of years as children, and I love hearing their stories about that country. It's a beautiful place. I've always wanted to go there. Maybe one day. Maybe one day I'll visit there. But I would like to go to Vegas at some point. Now I'm not so sure if I want to go with the taxi horror stories. Well, okay, I will give you this. The Uber, it has gotten pretty expensive here, but if you go with Lyft, it's a little cheaper and it's a lot more efficient than going with a taxi cab. Yeah, I definitely don't recommend the taxi drivers. Um, but you are awesome and you are doing a great job. If no one has told you, keep it up. Oh, thank you, Frozen Fear. You're so awesome. That is so sweet of you. Kona. I'm dog sitting right now. Sorry, guys. I'm going to the USA in 3 weeks. That's awesome. Where are you going to be going in the US? Any particular states in mind, or are you just going to be just traveling around, touring around? And Arizona this summer. Arizona gets hotter than Vegas. I'm not even kidding. It gets hotter than Vegas. Oh, I don't like Arizona. I stay away from there, especially during the summer. It gets so intensely hot there. It's like almost like Death Valley. Death Valley is, ooh, God, they get to what, like 130, 140 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh, God. Broke the replay button. What? Well, random stranger, we just have a zero tolerance on trolls here, so you're welcome to stay and hang out as long as you're being nice. So, catch the shuttle for free to the strip, and then take the city bus or whatnot to where you are going. Yeah, that's actually the cheapest option, definitely. LA and all over Texas and Oklahoma. Ooh. Well, LA is a lot of fun. There's a lot there. Texas is also a lot of fun. I do recommend, what is it? Austin? I think Austin, Texas is the one that's like really like a really artsy, cultural kind of a city. I do highly recommend there. It's also like really deep in their music and beer, I think too. Oklahoma, it's the Bible Belt. I personally avoid there, even though I have a very close friend that lives in Oklahoma. I feel really bad for him, but he is very religious, so it works out for him. I'm used to crazy weather being from Texas. Do you hate Justin Bieber too? I don't hate anyone. I don't care for his music. I don't listen to him. Don't worry, Couch. We'll be here. Let's see. What else was there? The only thing worth in Death Valley, Mojave Desert is in California is, the alien fresh jerky in Baker. Oh my God. I have actually not been there. I used to go to the Mad Greek when I would go to California for competitions. That was a lot of fun. I don't know what else is in Baker. I know it's grown a lot since the last time I went. Last time I stopped in Baker. Baker used to be just this teeny tiny, like little gas station pit stop kind of a town, and now it's just like exploded to like an actual city. It's weird. Barstow also has grown exponentially. I remember Barstow being really small, and now it's like Baker's like the size of what Barstow was, and Barstow's like freaking like a whole town and everything now. It's huge. It's insane. Do you know Steven Adams? No, I do not. Who is Steven Adams? Yeah, Austin is full of art, music, a lot of other great things. Yeah, there you go. I've always wanted to go to Austin, Texas. Actually, not always. I used to really be like anti-Texas just because of the people there. But as I've gotten older, I'm just like, I'm really looking forward to visiting there one day. How are the doggies? Are they behaving for you? Yes, Mom, they are behaving for me. Thank you for joining my live stream. They're being really good. Penny and I'm getting their names mixed up. Penny and Roxy were playing earlier. And then Penny scared Roxy, so they backed off. But Kona has been in her kennel because she won't leave the puppy alone. So, but yeah, I got it under control. They're doing good. Let's see. I don't know Stephen Adams, but I do know the Adams Family. Hey, Adams Family, yes. Da-na-na-na. I love Adams Family. He's an NBA player from New Zealand. Oh, okay. See, I'm not into sports. I'm so sorry. I grew up with my brothers and my family just all being super into sports. I tried. I was really good at throwing a football. I was like one of the few girls that was always picked to play tag football, or flag football, whatever, because like I could actually throw. And now I don't because I just don't care. I like to bowl. Bowling's fun. Although my boyfriend kicked my ass when we went bowling. He really kicked my ass. And I used to have, my average was 206, and I could barely break 3 digits when we went bowling. Like, what the hell? We went to Austin to eat at Stubbs Barbecue and hang with friends 2 years ago. It wasn't busy at all. In fact, I walked around and it was dead quiet. Wow. I'm sure it's a lot different now, though, because I hear Austin is like the place to be. What do you think of the Maroon 5 halftime show? I actually didn't see it. Again, I'm not a sports person. I don't really care. And when I was actually at this house, Super Bowl Sunday, and I avoided a lot of it because my brother kept hitting pause on the goddamn TV. So we were like way behind the actual game. And I was just like, I just want to get through this. I just want to get through this and go home. I don't want to watch football. So I didn't watch the halftime show. What was it? Was that Carlos Santana though? That was also part of it. Because like I heard a song that I was just like, is that Carlos Santana? I was like my childhood was coming back when I was like very first starting ever smoking weed, listening to Carlos Santana. You can't throw in football. American football. American football, yes, you can throw. Real football, no, you cannot. You can kick, but you cannot throw. We were 2 minutes behind because Adam pausing the dang TV. No, we were more than 2 minutes behind, Mother. We were like almost a half hour behind because he kept pressing pause and doing his little sports commentary. So we were like a half hour behind at least because I was telling people, I was like, look, we just got to the halftime show. And they were like, you just got to the halftime show? What? So yeah, no, we were way more behind than just 2 minutes. Way more behind. People from Texas vary, but don't mess with Texans. Yeah, seriously. It is not a pretty sight. And being open carry state doesn't help the chances of messing with people here. Yeah, seriously. Oh my God. Don't mess with true Texans, I should say, because I have an uncle that lives in Texas and he's a big baby. Anyway, I stopped watching sports Super Bowl a long time ago. Yeah, see, I'm not the only one. Yay. Football and soccer are switched here in the States. Yeah. Gladys Knight did sing well. Oh my gosh, it was so nice to see like a classic musical artist doing the national anthem for the Super Bowl. I mean, yeah, it's nice to have all these like, poppin' celebrities that are like currently popular doing these shows. But I'm sorry, we need to get some classics back. I mean, these kids nowadays just do not appreciate what real music is. I'm sorry, I'm gonna say it, but all these songs sound the same now. They all sound the same to me. Like my mom and I listen to the radio when we go pick up my kids from school, and it sounds the same. Like I'm changing the radio stations and it all sounds the same, and I'm like losing my mind. I'm just like, this isn't music. This is just like replay. My cell phone battery's gonna die. And it's almost been 2 hours. So, okay, I'll show you guys how far I've gotten with the painting. So this is how far I've gotten. I might just do a little bit more. Probably not. I'm not 100% sure yet. Reggae the best. Yes, I love reggae music too. Bob Marley love his music. It's just so peaceful. I like modern music, just not the pop stuff. Yeah, seriously. The pop stuff is just awful. It just, like I said, it all sounds the same. Uh, radio music is all the same, and it killed part of art and music. Yeah, if you want to find music, best browse super mainstream. Yeah, and I do on Spotify, but it's it still just sounds the same to me. I can't. My oldest gets me into K-pop. Every so often, I'll hear a song that I actually like, so I'll listen to K-pop, which I know is the new big thing right now. But yeah. See, I grew up listening to classical music as well because of my parents. They raised me well with all the classics. So yeah, so could be like this, could be like this, could be like this, or even like this. I don't know. I did paint it like this though, just so you guys know. I painted it like this. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and stop here for now. I'm probably gonna work on this a little bit more later on today, and maybe tomorrow. I might live stream a bit tomorrow. But uh, what is it, Gee? Gee? Huh? I didn't quite understand that. I'm sorry. Um, Today's rap music is just mumbling words. I prefer rap that is not like that. But nowadays, it's hard to find rap that isn't mumble rap. Mumble rap is awful. I can't. I can't. But also, I completely agree with you. And also, the raps that are just about sex, like seriously, like just about sex. It's like, come on, you can talk more. And then it's like, oh, well, then it's just all about nightclubs. It's like, that's why I appreciate Eminem. Like he raps about like real shit and like his real life and everything. I just I can't do mumble rap. I can't do like I can't do like that techno rap either. Like I can't. But anyway, I do have to wrap this up, you guys. My phone is seriously like it's like dying. Like I can watch the numbers drop as I'm doing this. So I love you guys so much. Thank you for joining me and hanging out with me for nearly 2 hours. It was so awesome of you guys. And watching me just ramble and talk about nonsense stuff. But I love you guys so much. I'm sorry. I can't. It's just one of those things. Like I actually God, like there's a lot of songs that I can't do. It's not just mumble rap. There's many other things that I cannot stand. Like I'm a gothic person, but I can't do gothic music. Very specific ones I can, but it just in general I can't. It's just it's just like, oh my God, like quit whining. Like it's just what the music sounds like to me. It just sounds like people are whining. But anyway, yes, I do love you guys so much. Thank you again for joining me here today. You guys are so awesome. This was so much fun. And thank you for being patient with me too with the dogs and everything. It is crazy here. But I love you guys so much. I'll see you on the next one. I will try to let you guys know if I'm going to live stream again tomorrow. So hang tight. Keep your eyes peeled for me. And I'll see you next time. Yin Yang is a balance, and the balance lies within yourself. I love you guys so much.